always loved nature. I think nature really brought me into this. So I would run around and play in ponds and fields when I was a kid, and I was very interested in observing and catching crayfish and looking at the stars at night. And my parents would take me to museums and planetariums, and generally I thought museums were kind of boring unless they had big dinosaurs in them. But I really fell in love with biology in high school.
Growing up, I was always really exposed to science, and I was in the GT program, and I always just got exposed to all these experiments and ideas, and I just ate up the knowledge like a sponge.
I was encouraged to try an engineering class because I needed more females in engineering. And we had to do a lot of group work, and I just remember it was just an awful experience. I took one engineering class and never took another one because it was just a lot of sexism in the group, that they thought I'd be the weak one in the group, or I'd be the dumb one in the group, or things like that. And I could do the math, and but they just didn't want to see that. I couldn't possibly know the right way to do something because I was a girl.
I've had people go, "Oh, you're interested in this? Or you're in this class? Really?" Yeah, it's not traditional, but they have done studies where if you just have an all-male school, that guys will gravitate more towards like drama courses, and females will gravitate more towards STEM classes.
There's a lot of pressure to act like a guy or act like a girl, and we need to make sure that we are letting people know that it is feminine to be smart, it is feminine to be mathematical. If you're female and you're smart and you're mathematical, then you're defining what feminine is, and we need to make sure that both boys and girls learn that individuals have strengths, and it doesn't matter what gender you are.
There's been, a big history in this thought process that women are the weaker sex, women are the dumber sex, and things like that. And across societies, across cultures, this is kind of a theme that women are ornamental, that they're more appreciated for their beauty rather than their intelligence. And like I said before, it's evolving, it's growing from that, but I think it has to do a lot with cultural norms of different societies.
The fact that, we need more chemical engineers and like electrical engineers, and you have this huge, smart, untapped workforce that we could be using. It's sort of like just straight up math, we're not utilizing all the resources we could be.
Even though the numbers are low, there's still that low percentage that are willing to break the boundaries and go ahead and not fit into the stereotypical box that women are put in. They're willing to go ahead. I inspire so many young girls and children at their age to go ahead and do it and say it's fine. Just go and do what you want to do and don't worry about anyone else.
You can structure yourself according to how someone else describes you as female. So I'm going to pick on Barbie. If you're supposed to look like a Barbie doll, it's pretty hard to be thinking about interesting problems in the universe. But if you can give up on focusing looking like a Barbie doll and get out there and do, it's really wonderful. And we need to share that information with our girls.
Absorb knowledge and just do well in school and just work with the system. Keep going, keep pushing yourself, and eventually you'll get to a place where you'll be able to look back and look at all the things you've learned and all the opportunities you've had.
So I do have a lot of hope and faith that society is evolving and changing their perspective about women. So I'm very hopeful.
Don't let gender roles stop you. Gender roles are being taken down every day. Just lead in what you want to do and truly do what you want to do and enjoy it.